Hello everybody, just a little video to show you about what my channel is all about and who it's for. Okay, so just bear with me for 1 sec. Anyway, so if you go to the video that says Homeschooling UK Homeschool Curriculum Key Stage 3 in the UK and scroll down, you get all these PDFs which I put up, which are basically just, if you just quickly scroll very much to the bottom, you see all the blue highlighted words. That is basically, these are PDFs and they take you to something like this one says documents about maths. So if you click it, it takes you to a PDF. Yay, exercises in Key Stage 3. And then you scroll down and it gives you some exercises. If my computer hurries up, there we go. It takes you to tens, hundreds and thousands, and basically just gives you some things to do, rounding off, negatives, and so forth. It gives you everything you need to know about maths and multiplication and multiplying decimals. Let's try another one. Oh, what about the colouring pages? You go to this place and it's for girls. This one's for girls. The PDFs are all on my site and then you just get up there and print it off. Let's try another one. Let's go down a bit more. There is one about gravity and space. This one's about gravity and space. Learning outcomes. There's lesson plans. Lesson plans are quite cool. Sorry if you can't see. There you go. So there's basically everything on there you need to know. Oh, Year 9 Science Starter. So basically just so much help for people when they're homeschooling. There's no help in the UK. You have to do it all yourself. And there are learning groups together and stuff like that. Let's try another one. Let's go down. Chemistry, Illustrated, History of Britain PDF. I think I've got this one actually. This is the History of Britain. History of Britain, and this is basically, I can't remember how many pages there is, but this is all on my that video, the late Middle Ages, the 20th century. If we quickly go, there's Stonehenge, earliest times, and it's a very good PDF. You can print up a page if you're doing something on this, and it's very helpful. That's why I do all the finding, and you can just enjoy it with stress free. Let's look for another one, and obviously this is what my channel is about. If you want to look further down, there is loads more PDFs down here. This is about Egyptian kings and queens. Also schoolhistory.co.uk, lesson difficulty. There also anatomy arcade, there's that one there, which basically is all about anatomy and everything. Oh, and it just shows you that all this sort of thing. You go into the skeleton, and all the way down there you have a few things there. So yep, let's go back and have a look at something else. What about, oh, and there's also this place called Alison's School. It's basically does lessons and stuff. Alison's Schooling. This is not the right one, but there is one which will take you to Alison if you press that button up there, and then you just go onto it and put your name in. If you log in with either one of these, you can start free courses, which is helpful if you need to know something. Let's cross that one off. Show you one more. Also BBC Co-School Bite Size. This is GCSE, but you can get this in Key Stage 1 and 2, and it gives you all the lessons, Great Expectations, and also all the poems and stuff like that you need. Drama, poetry. Do they do edXL is the thing, as it's mostly AQA. They don't do edXL anywhere. I have to print that off the internet. But poetry, conflict, But yeah, so my channel is based for people who have trouble when they're homeschooling. The resources aren't always there, and there is so much more. I have loads on my channel here. You can keep going down and there's always another one. I think that's it there. We've got to the bottom. There's loads here. Checkpoints and guides and art history if you're doing art history. There's English, bite size. There's just so much. Anyway, let's go and have a look at my other videos. So we're here looking at my other videos. This one is new, and this one's about my planning, how I plan each lesson. This one is about fun things for English. I do numbers stuff for maths. Let's have a look. There's also fractions and do little kind of things to do for each maths lesson, and a description of the books I use and other books I use, and maths lesson plans for pyramids. And I got so much. It's trying to help everybody. So yeah, I've also got art lessons on here, which are down here somewhere. There they are. That's a rhythm schemes for poetry, art, and another few art lessons there if you're interested in art. This is the books, I think it's the maths books I recommend, English literature, and there's so much other videos on there. So basically my channel is for people who homeschool. I have free PDFs to print out on nearly every subject, including sewing and cooking. And if you just look at the video, which looks like this one, let me see if I can find it. It's right at the bottom for some reason. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, it's this video. It's this video which has got all the PDFs on it the most anyway. There's about 100 on there, and they're for every channel, any subject. But my channel is basically for homeschoolers in the UK that need help in subject and trying to find and get started. And if you go to my blog, which is at the top, if you go to the top of my page, up here, all the way up here, and you can see my blog, which is there. I think that's my blog. Right, you get this, if you go to this channel, this part, and then go to this part on my Instagram, this is my Instagram, and if you go to my blog, which is artybitsandplushalicious.weebly.com, and then this, and then if you go to the bottom, it says Homeschool UK. If you click on Homeschool UK, this is my homeschool blog, which is basically, it shows you everything that I've, basically Easter holidays was the last I updated, mostly because I've been busy with homeschool and everything. There's videos on here of my channels on YouTube, and it tells you about the subjects, about me, other things. I do videos up on YouTube. It's about centres, if you need centres in your area for exams. And then it's basically, I use Excel books. It tells you a bit about that, how to start homeschooling. These are the points of homeschooling. If you scroll down, it should be all there to help you and guide you. And that's basically the times I do every day, which change every year because I obviously have to update my timetable. Talking about timetables, I should show you my timetable now as well. This is my timetable. This is the timetable she has at the moment. And we do basically quite a lot. But if you look, it says 20 hours a week, not including breaks of lessons. Including breaks is 27.5 lessons, about 27.5 hours a week of lessons. And she gets 7.5 hours of breaks a week. Now, we do it like this because I like her structure. And she likes it. She also has a folder for each of these lessons and a timetable herself, her bedroom. So she brings down on Monday morning at 8:30, she comes down on her own with her stuff for that lesson. And then off she goes at break time. And then she comes back at 10. And then again at 11 and 11:30 and 1:30. And again Tuesday morning she comes down on her own with her folders and so forth and so forth. And I think it's organised like that, and I take every day as it comes because you don't know what every day holds in illness and appointments at the doctors or dentist. So, and of course the odd shopping day, you have a free break. So yeah, so these days are basically like if we miss geography, no problem. If it's an important lesson, then we'll do that instead of maths or English. But usually at the moment, these are the main 3 subjects that we like to make sure that she makes sure she does. Those 3, maths, English and science. As maths and English are the ones that she really needs to be on top point, because they have to repeat them otherwise at college. So yeah, that is my timetable. So if I'm hoping that everything I've showed you is ideal and helpful to all of you and gives you some ideas and insights of how I homeschool. But everyone is different, everyone does everything different, as you can see for all the YouTube videos on here. So these are just here for helpful hints and pointers in a different direction, maybe helpful in some way. Obviously, here's my books. I take, obviously, through this is the maths books we use. We have trouble sometimes, so I use my book to work them all out. And then, basically, I got them as an idea of when I do her next lesson. I have it all down on paper, so I know what I'm doing is right. We have this science book, which is really big. Yep, that's great. This geography book, which we're actually using this one at the moment, which is really good. And this maths book is basically here because we were stuck in this one, so I had to get this one to help explain things. I did do a review on this one in an earlier video, which was I brought actually today as well. And the dark blue boxes help explain everything you need to know, which is so much help. It's brilliant. And you also get a free app if you have this book. You can download a free app. I'm not sure if it's just for iPhone because I haven't got an iPhone, but either way it's still good. But the book is worth having. I think they're new out this month or the last few months, so recommend that as well. Just some of the stuff we have on the walls to help her. And also we needed these are just for English, so she knows which one each one is, like semicolons and slash and hyphens and the times tables. We actually did our own too, and that. So yes, lots of things. We haven't got any. Oh yeah, we've got some over there as well. Oh, peek in my house, woo! And there is that as well. This is where I get all the planning in there. So we have history, we have maths in here, more maths stuff. English is full, lots of English in there. And this one's geography, and then science, lots of mess in that one, more science, test papers and things. That's really cool, combined sciences. And this one is the art one, where we have art and sketchbooks and other ideas. That's just my work desk. Also some planning ideas. We basically mark down the year at a glance. Just keep track of lessons in here for each book we're doing for the moment, for each lesson. Tells you what page to do and where to be in each book. More table stuff for that. Yeah. Also a year at a glance there, a new one for this September. So that's what we're doing, a new one, don't we? And of course weekly glance when we need to write all that down. And also we have grading. The new grading system is in here as well. Look, that's the grading system. Then we have lessons and reports, how we do our lesson and reports at the end of each year. Spellings that are for each of these lessons. English and spelling. The ones that are supposed to learn in basically year 9 and 10. Also just some books that we need to be reading as well. And then we move to the next chapter, which is a reward system, which I do. And every time she does good, that she gets a stamp, and then it gets to that. That's just a rough bit bits for lesson planning. This is English and English literature, some bits in there for that, which I keep in safe, and just more information that I got. Also, information about the place that we're going to do exams in Ferren, and that's basically it, really. So, yeah. So I hope you please like and subscribe my channel and my video, and thank you for watching. Bye.